It is the Riot Podcast, Wednesday, July 27th. We had a rousing one today.
We did have a good show today.
It was...
Hopefully that's what you meant by rousing.
Yes. I didn't say... Never mind. Yeah, we had a great discussion. I have to toot my own horn and say I came up with a brilliant question. It was... What is a song that instantly makes you think of a movie or TV show? Mm-hmm. And of course, we got to a lot of them in the actual show. And now we can do some bonus ones because I've got more.
Oh, if you want?
Oh, I've got a million.
All right, Isaiah, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Afternoon Delight.
Give me the...
Find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight.
No, I don't know what that is.
Isaiah knows it. He's just messing with
I don't know it either.
You don't know? That's one of the most famous scenes.
Give it to you one more time.
Afternoon Delight.
No.
You don't remember that. Champ Kind.
Maybe one
Rick
more
Tamlin.
time.
Stop it. Stop.
This is Anchorman.
It is Anchorman. Come on, Nikki.
Oh, goodness.
That's what love is like.
I haven't
Maybe one
watched
more
that in
time.
forever.
I love Lamp. What about Steelers Wheel? Stuck in the Middle with You?
No.
Oh, that's a well-known one. What is it? Sing
What's
it.
the song? Yeah, sing it.
Stuck in the Middle with You.
That's like one of the most well-known songs from a movie. But I can't remember what movie it's from.
On K. Billy's Super Sounds of the 70s. Reservoir Dogs.
What?
Yeah, remember that?
See, some of these movies I haven't seen in so long, I don't remember.
It's been a long time, which makes it even more impressive that you just hear the song and you think of the movie.
That's you.
Well, not you guys, evidently, but for me, I do.
Well, if you, please listen to the whole podcast. Make sure you listen to all of that because I'm curious if anybody can text us anything from, we got a lot from movies, but does anybody have anything from like a TV show that makes you think it right away? I think it's just, it happens less. So if you think of any, text it 877-2-RADIO-U so we can try to guess.
I got another good question real quick.
Yeah.
I hate to come up with so many good questions in one day, but
aren't you exhausted?
Yeah, this is the burden that I have with a mind like mine. But the best TV show theme songs.
Theme song for a TV show?
I don't think they do
good
theme
question.
songs the same way they used to.
I don't think
but like the sitcoms, they used to
I
have the
think
best.
Full House is pretty good.
Full House is pretty catchy. Yeah. What about King of the Hills is good.
Yeah. Is that the dun dun dun, the little? That's not
yes.
it. Oh,
Yep, that's it. I have no idea. I have no idea what you just did. But sure. Yep.
What
It's the
is
dun
it?
dun dun.
How's it go?
Dun 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 dun. Yeah. See.
I think The Simpsons is pretty good. It's pretty iconic.
That's iconic for sure.
That's real iconic.
Stranger Things brought the theme song back.
Yeah.
With their introduction.
Well, I
if
think it's
anybody hits
also-
the skip intro on Stranger Things on Netflix, I come through their home and punch them in the face.
But I think that's why, because so many streaming services, you just skip the intro.
Yeah.
And it's easy and it's fast. Or else you just watch it for the very first time, but you don't watch it for the rest of the episode.
Yeah.
So therefore, you're not remembering it.
I hate that.
Dang, there's a bunch of good ones now that I'm thinking about all the good. The Fairly Odd Parents.
No.
That's a good one.
Seinfeld. People love the Friends theme song.
What's New Scooby-Doo? Everybody loves Scooby-Doo.
Cheers. Cheers is a good one. SpongeBob is obviously.
That one's classic.
SpongeBob is a classic,
hard to top SpongeBob. Well.
Any others?
Yeah.
So we've got.
That's on you guys.
They're all good.
You
They're
guys
all
let us
good.
know.
They're all pretty
What's
good.
the worst TV show theme song?
The worst TV show
No, we
theme
would have
song?
skipped it. We wouldn't even know.
Yeah,
Skip
probably
the
wouldn't
intro.
even remember.
Yeah. That's tough. I'm going to come back to that one later.
It probably goes with one of the worst shows.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably.
Yeah, we also talked about during the podcast, Joey Chestnut going for the chicken finger record today.
We'll have to do an update tomorrow on how many he eats.
He ends up eating. What is the record?
There is none.
That's what we don't know. So it's going to be pretty easy for him to set it. He could just do one, and technically, I guess that would be
It's for Raising Cane's, so it's a very specific record. It's not like how many chicken fingers can you eat. It's how many Raising Cane's chicken fingers can you eat. So he is just doing that for them. So there's no like previous number.
And if I go there today, they have like a thing going. Like they have to have something
Through the end of
special,
the
right?
month, yeah.
You get one free finger.
Chicken finger.
If you buy something else.
Don't say finger.
And and you're a member of the Caniac Club.
That's the worst
Isn't it
deal.
the worst? Is it not the worst?
I get one of their little mini tenders if I'm part of the Caniac Club and if I buy something else.
That's all you get.
Dang, that's so trash. I'm going to go today. I'm still going to go.
You're like, I'm so disappointed, but I can't say no.
But I for sure will be there today for lunch. I actually think I will go there for lunch today because I have to celebrate.
Yeah.
Gives me a great excuse.
Well, you can go through the 30th and you'll still get the free finger.
I guess I'll have to go every day.
Yeah.
I'll have to take advantage of this wonderful deal.
I think it's only the one time you join the club. Maybe that's it, but you have to look. So we'll talk about it tomorrow on the podcast on how many he actually eats.
All right. Well, I think that's
we spent
more than enough.
We spent the whole time doing song stuff. So.
We spent the whole time going.
Wait, how did we not say the Office theme song?
That's a good one, too.
That's so classic. So classic. All right, we got to move on. We could just do this all day.
Enjoy the podcast. Thank you guys for listening.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You won't hear a show like this anywhere else. And that's probably for the best. The worst of the riot. Radio U.
Now, Nikki, we've mentioned recently how you're a bit of a tattoo head. It sounds like you've tattooed your head. You love getting tattoos.
It's been a while.
You've got several.
But I would like some more, yes.
You've gotten bitten by the bug, and now you're looking for a new tattoo.
Sure.
Well, I have just the one.
What do we got?
All you need to do is get to Las Vegas today. If you get a Subway tattoo, you could get free Subway for life.
So hang on. I want to know all these details. Is it a...
What else do you need to know? Subway tattoo, free Subway for life.
Hang on. Is it a tattoo of a sub from Subway or like the logo?
It is a tattoo of the Subway Series logo. It kind of looks like a patch on a baseball or hockey jersey.
Yeah, okay.
It says Subway Series established 2022.
Man,
it's
I
got
hate
this,
putting
the
dates
Subway
on stuff.
arrows.
Yes.
And putting the dates on. Yeah, that's a weird kind of thing to do with
It's not a shirt.
You can
it's a
add on
tattoo.
later when Subway dies. It's 2022 to 2024, the Subway Series. But if you get that today, so this is what's happening.
There's some rules.
Yeah. So this is today in Las Vegas. It starts, it looks like, at 8 a.m. local time, right? So that's 11 a.m. Eastern, but obviously you'd be doing Las Vegas time because you got to get to Las Vegas. And it's at the Bad Apple Tattoo Shop where they're going to have like a DJ playing live and stuff like that, giving away free. You can just get one free sandwich if you just go. But then for certain people, there are different ways where, depending on the size of the Subway Series, if you get this
And the
specific
placement.
Subway Series tattoo, the size and the placement, you can get free subs from Subway for different periods of time. So if you just get 2 inches, that's not very big, is it?
A 2-inch square tattoo will get you free subs for a month.
You could hide that anywhere.
Yeah,
I mean, you do have to put it. Actually, it doesn't say, does it?
Sometimes
You would know. Yeah.
The tattoo's supposed to mean something to you. If you got a 3-inch square tattoo on your shoulder blade, forearm, or calf, then you get free subs for a year, as long as you're like chosen.
Right.
Don't go someplace else and then expect Subway to honor
That's
this.
right. This is only at this
In
one
Vegas, at
tattoo
this
parlor
place.
in Las Vegas.
And then if you want to get free subs for life, you have to get a tattoo they call the foot long, a 12 by 12 inch tattoo somewhere on your back area. So you have to get that.
Or on your chest.
Or in your chest, yes.
But it does have to be
noticeable.
If it's a foot long and a foot high, that's like 2 square feet, is it? Is that how it works, or is it a square? I guess it's a square foot.
It's a
square foot of Subway.
Don't go in, okay?
No.
I don't think you should
I
go.
would somehow wind up getting the wrong one, wrong size. I would get nothing, but just a bad tattoo.
They get a measuring tape. They're like, well, sorry, Hudson, but your tattoo is not 12 by 12.
I don't think my chest muscles are even big enough to support a 12-inch tattoo.
That is a prominent place if you're going to do that.
Do you think it's that colorful too? Is it like a full color Subway Series tattoo? Oh man!
They'll offer 9 tattoos during the 6-hour event today while supplies last, and they'll only give away 1 foot long tattoo in the time limit. Have to be 21 or older. First come, first serve, walk-in only, and that's today.
And the that foot, if you want the foot long, you have to claim it by 1 p.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. local time. So,
and if you're wondering about the winnings, free subs will be given out in the form of gift cards. So $372 will be what is a month of free subs.
Okay.
$4,380 is the free subs for a year, and you'll get a $50,000 Subway gift card if you are the winner of the lifetime supply tattoo.
You think somebody will actually get the lifetime supply tattoo?
Probably, because if you have a lot of tattoos, this doesn't matter.
It just blends in. Yeah,
it just blends in.
You're turning yourself into
you're feeding yourself.
I guess so. And when you think about how much money you're getting actually from this deal and how much weight you could lose, just look at Jared.
Oh, you could get some money.
You could really your tattoo would shrink. If you just ate at Subway for the rest of your life.
Well, that's today.
It wouldn't be a foot long by the time you've completed the Subway diet.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You'd lose weight and it would just look all weird.
Yeah, that's right. So that's actually not a bad deal.
So that's today in Vegas.
Find more Riot content online. Riot.radiou.com.
You know what season it is.
What time is it?
Football season.
Finally.
It started. It is time. Training camp is getting underway. And as many players have reported for training camp recently, only one making the headlines for his look.
Well, okay, so was this on purpose? Because if not, or just this how he actually decided to come in?
I didn't realize at first, but it was on purpose.
On purpose, thank goodness.
What do you mean?
Because if this is how he was coming into training camp on his own, look.
Well, let's set the stage. We have the Green Bay Packers star quarterback, the best quarterback to ever live, Aaron Rodgers, reporting for training camp, ready for action. And so appropriately, he was dressed as action hero, recreating the look of Nicolas Cage from the 1997, specifically from the 1997 film Con Air. Are you familiar? Either of you?
I know which one it is. I don't think I've seen it, but I know the look.
Okay, so you don't know what happens in it.
No.
I don't either. I've seen the side by sides of it though.
Well, Nicolas Cage is it's Con Air because he's a convict and he's with a bunch of other convicts
on the plane.
And they escape, airplane and whatever. And he's a murderer, but he's not the same kind of murderer as some of the other guys on the plane. He's not the same kind of convict. It's not the same thing. Anyways, so I don't know what Aaron Rodgers is trying to say by dressing up as that version of Nicolas Cage, but darn it if he doesn't look good doing it.
Okay. So it was a positive response to his costume going in?
A positive response from me.
From the fans?
A big thumbs up. Aaron Rodgers just being at Green Bay Packers training camp is a thumbs up from the fans. That's what I will speak for Green Bay Nation.
So Isaiah, do you think all big players should go in with a movie look for training, or is this not normally done?
This isn't normally done for the NFL. I think this is more of an NBA thing, like showing up to training camp or showing up to the game, wearing a trendy outfit or trying to look more fashionable.
There's a lot trendy about this.
But but at the same time, it's it's not that it's a trendy outfit, but trying to stand out. Aaron Rodgers is really the only NFL player that tries to stand out and try to kind of make a brand for himself outside of just going to training camp, and it kind of makes it a show, which is why some people like him and why some people hate him, which is how it goes. But a lot of the NBA players do stuff like this. You don't see it as much in the NFL.
I think he's going to start a trend.
Maybe
there's going to be a lot of imitators, but nobody could recreate the fanfare that comes with Aaron Rodgers dressing up as Nicolas Cage. I don't care what you dress up as. I don't care who you are.
Well, you got to be specific. He dressed up as U.S. Ranger Cameron Poe.
That's right.
From Con Air, not as Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, actually, that's an important distinction.
It is, even though I think the character looks pretty similar to just his everyday look.
Yeah, well, you know what? Nicolas Cage, he's turning things around a little bit. So maybe that's what Aaron Rodgers is signifying. That maybe things haven't gone. I mean, they've been first place in the NFC for the last couple of years, gone to the conference championship game 2 years ago. So things have been going pretty well, but maybe of course, when you're Aaron Rodgers, your standards are higher So you're thinking, and when you're Nicolas Cage, your standards are higher. You got to turn things around.
Is it now?
You got to get things
That's what he's
back.
doing. Got it. That was the connection we were looking for.
And so that's what Aaron Rodgers is signifying here, I believe.
I love every other time we talk about something, Hudson sometimes has more of a negative outlook on it. But when it comes to Aaron Rodgers, he's made
the greatest quarterback to ever live.
What a nice look.
What a great look in his wife beater. Like, what are you talking about?
Not many people can pull that off.
No.
Most people.
There's a reason.
We'll try to find if we can see one that does.
This is The Riot. Radio U.
I have some good news and bad news in a way. I mean, the good news is nobody won in the drawing last night.
So it keeps going?
Which means that is what now makes it over $1 billion for the next drawing, which I believe will be Friday.
So I beg your pardon. I haven't played the lottery before. So if you bought a ticket for the one that was last night, those are all like void now. And then for the next one, you buy a ticket?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I mean, just because you didn't win the 800 whatever million it was last night, that doesn't mean you didn't win something.
But you have to buy
But
a
you
new
probably didn't win
ticket
anything.
for this one.
You do have to buy a new ticket going forward. So that's the good news, that the jackpot is now very, very high. The bad news is nobody won the jackpot last night, and that includes the 50,000 employees of Raising Cane's.
This is quite an idea.
Yeah, isn't it? One of the founders, or the founder of Raising Cane's, his name is Todd Graves. He even have his own TV show on Discovery Plus if you'd like to watch it sometime.
Yeah, I watched a few of those.
You did?
I watched a couple episodes.
Was it any good?
It was okay. Like I'm so sorry, Mr. Raising Cane's. It got a little boring after a while, but after that it was.
Did they
not so
feature the
bad.
Raising Cane's dog in it?
Maybe that was an episode that I stopped watching by.
Well, they should have featured it earlier. It might have been kept people around.
Sure.
Anyways, his name is Todd Graves. He bought $100,000 worth of Mega Millions tickets, not for himself, but for the 50,000 employees of Raising Cane's.
He has a lot of employees then.
Yeah. And so the idea was that, he buys one ticket to represent each employee. And then if any of those tickets hit the 800 some million jackpot yesterday, then the winnings would have been split among all of the employees. Yeah, he didn't buy assign a one lottery number to each employee. That'd be a very arduous task, wouldn't it?
I don't know. You put your names in of your employees and assign a number. There you go.
That would be so unfair, though. Imagine you like working with the one employee that gets the ticket.
This is better.
It wound up being that if they would have won, which they didn't, that each employee probably would have walked home. This is like after tax and everything, with about $9,400.
That would have been fun, but no one obviously won with that.
Yeah.
So it was a good idea, though.
It was a good idea. I wonder if he'll do it again for Friday. Probably not, right? He already sunk $100,000 into it, which is that's the thing I wanted to say.
That's just a few chicken fingers.
That does not. That doesn't seem like a great endorsement of the Mega Millions jackpot, that you could sink $100,000 into it
and you get nothing.
Still not win. Now, of course, I am curious because, like I mentioned, just because your ticket didn't win the jackpot doesn't mean it doesn't win anything.
Sure.
So out of those 50,000 tickets, a bunch of them have to be winners, just not totaling $800 million. I wonder what they're going to do with those winnings.
Cane's is busy now because today they're doing today's National Chicken Finger Day, which why have we not talked more about that?
I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because I was looking at the deals and there are none.
Oh, for Chicken Finger
Day? So
it
doesn't really even count as a day. If there's not even a real deal. Now, we did see in relation to Raising Cane's, they're giving away. They have the only deal. So I kind of feel like this is the day they invented. They're giving away through July 30th, if you join the Caniac Club, which I've never even heard of, and I go to Raising Cane's a lot, they'll give you one chicken finger.
Oh, my gosh. I'd rather have the lottery ticket.
Oh,
guy, can I have the lotto ticket?
At least I could eat the lottery ticket. It would
I'll
fill me
eat
up
it.
probably more than one Raising Cane's finger.
Dude, if it doesn't win, I will eat it. It's fine.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
exactly.
you're right. Dip it in the sauce. But also, Cane's today is doing their Raising Cane's record with Joey Chestnut, where he's eating as many Cane's fingers as possible during a certain amount of time on their Facebook page, and that'll set the record for them.
So that'll be later today.
It is 1 o'clock Vegas time because it's in Vegas.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, everybody's competing in Vegas today. Subway, Raising Cane's, all trying to get some eyeballs.
I think there's just less rules in Vegas, so you don't have to worry about anything.
There are less regulations on how many chicken fingers you can keep in one room.
Yep.
So do we know what the record he's shooting for? Like
I
how
don't
many?
know. Like I don't know if there's a record to go into it, so I don't know how many chicken fingers will he eat.
Yeah.
We were more curious. Now I don't know if this is across the board. Are Raising Cane's, the chicken fingers are getting smaller and smaller. So like, will these be premium chicken fingers?
Oh, these will be. They picked
The nicest ones?
No, they've handpicked the smallest ones so he can eat more.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't think that makes it doesn't show as well if they're not the delicious looking chicken fingers we used to get.
You might be right. Well, you only see him for a flash of a second before they're smashed down his gullet anyway. So, and maybe if they weren't giving him so many chicken fingers, they could afford to give all of us more than one each with purchase.
That's all you're getting today.
Yeah, but happy National Chicken Finger Day, and good luck if you're trying to get that $1 billion in the Mega Millions.
Hudson, Nikki, The Riot on Radio U.
Guys, I was thinking the other day, like I like to do. I just like to think.
You like to ponder?
I do. I'm a wise man who has lots of thoughts constantly, just things churning through my head.
Aren't you glad you have a show to get that out?
Yeah, it is. Otherwise, I'd have to be like a philosopher or something like that and write books to get all these thoughts out. So I was
Isaiah,
thinking.
I can't tell if you're shaking your head at him or.
Yeah, I just don't even know what to say at these moments of the show when he does these
It's all
things.
right. You don't have to say anything. I'll
Just
say it all.
absorb it,
I
let
am.
it in.
I just soak it in. I let him do his thing.
So here's what I was thinking, and it was it was a thought that shot into my head as I heard a song in the grocery store, and at this point I can't even tell you what the song was, but I heard whatever the song was, and I thought, and instantly my mind went to a movie, and then I thought, that this Kate Bush song, Running Up That Hill from Stranger Things, for the next 40 years, everybody who hears it, they're going to instantly think of Stranger Things. They're going to think of that scene, or really multiple scenes in Stranger Things where it plays a massive role in the show. And that's what your mind just goes to because it's so closely tied. And I thought, what other songs are there that are so closely tied? The second you hear it
You
in a
think of?
grocery store, in a, wherever you are out and about, or it pops up on Spotify, whatever it is, you hear the song and you're like, this makes me think of this movie or this TV show the second you hear it. You guys got some?
Well, you took mine.
Well, that's the obvious one.
I know, but I wanted to be obvious because I can't stand the fact that song is everywhere. And I feel like it is now taken away from the scenes of Stranger Things.
You think?
But that's just because I live
Because
on
people
TikTok.
use it on their stupid TikToks,
and
yeah.
I get nothing but that song on there. So I don't know. That would have been my choice.
All right, Nikki has none. Isaiah?
All right. All right. So I'm just gonna tell you the song, and then let's see if you can connect.
I like this.
The movie to the song, right? So the first one I have is "Ooh Child."
Ooh,
Well,
child.
that's Guardians of the Galaxy.
It is Guardians of the
Yeah,
Galaxy.
that's a good
Okay,
one.
okay.
That's a good one.
How about "Take My Breath Away"?
Oh, Top Gun.
Yeah,
that is Top Gun.
Very on brand, trendy. How about "Over the Rainbow"?
Over the rainbow.
Like somewhere over the rainbow. Come on,
What
this
you-
is an
that's-
obvious one.
Is
Can
that
I
Wizard
still
of
hear
Oz?
It is Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
I'm not singing it again. If that's what you're about to ask. I'm not doing that. I stretched there. It's out of my range.
I think you're supposed to play dumb. Be like, what's
Yeah.
Yeah, what was
Sing
that?
a
One
few-
more
a
time.
few more
Keep
bars.
going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Uh-huh.
Those were the three that I had, and then I thought too, you think about there's so many Disney movies that you can
Sure.
connect
Yeah.
a million songs still, and so those ones don't really count because you could obviously
Well,
connect to the Circle of Life, to Lion King,
I guess
and
that's
on
a good
and
point.
on.
And their
But see,
original
I think
songs
that's
from the
different
movie.
because that's made for that movie.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Compared to, I
music
wonder
too.
if everybody else like, man, why'd you ruin my song? Because it just happened to become popular.
Yeah, I think different artists have different stances on it because Kate Bush seems to really be embracing.
Well, it makes you more money now.
Right, yeah, of course for her. For some other artists that are like artists, it's like, oh, I wish, this was not even written for this thing. So maybe they don't have such a good attitude about it. All right, I've got a couple. The first two things that I thought of.
Well, let's see if we can guess
from
your
the songs.
I bet we won't be able to guess Hudson's. I bet he has some weird ones.
They're from, it's two different songs, same TV show.
Okay.
Staying Alive.
From a TV show?
Uh-huh. We Didn't Start the Fire.
Oh.
We didn't start
the fire.
Oh.
It was always burning since the world's been turning.
Let me think.
Can I Google this?
I don't know if it'll come up.
Do you have a hint?
I don't. Hint. It's like one of the most popular TV shows of the last 20 years.
Of the last 20 years?
But yeah.
I feel like it is. What was the first song again?
Staying Alive.
Staying Alive.
Because of CPR. Famous CPR scene in a TV show. There's a mask involved.
A mask?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What are you talking about? What is the show?
Office. It's The Office, obviously.
No,
that is obvious. I should have gotten that.
Ryan started the fire.
Yeah, okay, I got it.
Actually, there's probably a lot more from The Office.
Yeah.
Just because I think of The Office so much.
I think Isaiah did better. Just because we got those.
A little more obvious, but yes, I can see. The Office. I should have gotten that.
This
Shows are hard.
Sarah was texting in The Office.
Yes, Sarah. See, you get it. You get it. I had another one. This is a little more like it's a okay. The song is "Total Eclipse of the Heart."
Yeah.
Do you know it's a Will Ferrell movie? Either of you?
Oh, it's what's it called? Come
Will
on,
Ferrell, Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn?
Yeah. Luke Wilson.
Frank
Frank the Tank.
Why don't I remember that one? That's not the wedding one, is it?
It's old school.
It is. It's old school.
It's old school.
Got it.
Yeah, because he keeps adding the F word into
I thought for a moment you were just saying that the movie was old school.
Yeah.
Well, you want to come back? I got a few from listeners.
Oh, yeah. We got to hear more. I would love to hear this.
Well,
Maybe you can quiz us, see if Isaiah and I can figure it out.
If you guys give us the song, and then maybe we can guess the movie or the, So, or if you guys don't look, and if you guys text in the song and the movie or the TV show, and then I will look, but they won't.
Okay. I've got one more for you, Nikki.
Okay.
Extreme Days by Toby Mac.
What?
You are so Extreme Days.
You nailed it.
Got it.
The Riot with Hudson and Nikki on Radio U.
And we've spent the last several minutes gathering up texts, people sharing their thoughts of a song that as soon as you hear it, your mind goes to either the movie or TV show. In some cases, then that song is in. And we shared a few of ours. Obviously, all brought on by Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush, being the Stranger Things song that will always be tied to that show.
Well, I was a little disappointed, though. No one's really going with TV shows. Everybody's picking movies.
Yeah, it is tougher to come up with a TV show on, so for sure.
All right, well, you guys ready for some?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think for some of these, you have to be more into classic movies. So we'll see how far people go back with your movie trivia. And you might not even know the song except from the movie itself.
Yeah, probably.
All right. So Joey says, good topic. Automatically,
well, thank you, Joey.
Brain goes to Lady Don't Hurt Me.
Lady Don't Hurt Me.
Can you sing a
No
few
more.
bars, Nick? Oh, that's
Dun, dun, dun.
what's that movie called? Night at the Roxbury.
There we go.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Of
That's
course,
it.
of course.
All right. Wake me up before you go. Don't you
Wake
Google
me
it.
up
Get away from
before
that.
you go.
Isaiah, put your computer away.
Let me think.
This is the wrong answer, but I know it's in the movie Daddy Daycare with.
No, it's not
That can't be.
Actually,
it.
wait, that might be Walking on Sunshine. I can't
Think
remember.
model.
Model.
I don't know actually if you've seen this one. I think.
Yeah, see, that's where I could be tripped up. 'cause
Model?
Yeah.
Normally-
Zoolander.
You looked it up.
No, I did look it up.
You
I
did
swear
look
I
it
did
up.
look it up.
I'm looking at you
I thought that
right
was going to be the
now.
wrong answer
It is
when I said
Zoolander.
that.
If you're gonna look it up, you're supposed to feed it to me.
Listen, okay, I
I'm
didn't
the
look
star
that
of the
one
show.
up.
I need to get these
It
right.
popped up as Wham. I assume that's who sings the song.
Yes,
I don't
that is
know.
who sings the song.
It's like we
Oh
don't
no,
know.
you're right. The gasoline scene. That's
gasoline
right.
scene.
Of course.
There
yeah.
it is.
Obviously.
All right,
How did I
Zach
miss
said,
that?
of course, and I Will Always Love You. You know
that's
one?
The Bodyguard.
The Bodyguard.
Yeah, of course. Whitney Houston.
Owen says, I Get Around by the Beach Boys. This is an older movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you might get this one.
Well known, though.
I think
Have you seen it?
I watched it because I think it was streaming. And I think Eric watched it when he was growing up.
Like, how old are we? Like, when that song came out, old?
I don't know. I don't think it's that old.
No, I don't think I know.
I don't
Flight
either.
of the Navigator.
I've never even heard
seen
of that one.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
You might know it, well, if you just see the screenshot.
Yeah.
Of it. All right. Jamie says, Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On.
Oh, that's Titanic.
I know. Just Jamie wanted to include it. And then Don't You Forget About Me.
Don't you?
That's an 80s
that's
movie.
what is it? What's the movie? It's the not gonna get it.
No. Is that
Don't you forget about me? I know the
Did
song.
you know this one, Nikki?
Breakfast Club.
The
Breakfast
Breakfast
Club.
Club.
And
That's
then
right.
Yeah.
Jeremy, I don't think
That's a
anybody.
pretty epic scene.
It is. I don't think anybody will get this one. But Jeremy said, Ain't No Mountain High Enough.
Isn't
It's
that
about
Grease?
football. I think it's football, I think. It's a football movie.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
Yeah, remember
The Water Boy.
Remember the Titans? That's it. Water Boy.
Yes. I've got a good one though. The Don't You Forget About Me. There are multiple songs in this movie that I think of. It's The Promise.
The Promise?
I'm sorry that I haven't said the right
Don't
words to
mumble it.
say.
Just
What
what
is
is
I'm
that?
trying to think of the words. I know they don't sound the way I planned them to be. It's the end of the movie. The credits are playing Tetherball.
No.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on. And, well, that's not even the most famous song from the movie, right? Because the other one's like, dance.
Yes,
Dun,
that-
dun,
yeah.
dun, dun.
Well, I think that's
Perfect
a good
scene.
one. That's a
Perfect
good
scene.
one.
Man,
Well,
I got to
they-
watch Napoleon Dynamite again.
Thanks to everybody for sending. Owen goes, Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for the text. So thanks for texting in the movie songs. I think we got most of
Oh,
those.
that's a lot of fun. And there's a million more, but we only have so much time
This
on
would
the
be
show.
a fun game if we had friends to play at like a dinner.
Yeah.
It would be a good game.
We should try having friends sometime.
Well, this kind of worked. This was a good job.
Owen was our friend.
I know. Thanks, Owen.
Thanks for watching the worst of the riot. Since you made it this far, you might as well like, subscribe, and check out riot.radiou.com for even more riot.